Hey, Commanders fans! Tune in because we've got some very important information coming, and you need to know everything. Here on the channel, you'll find all the latest news about our team, with breaking news and everything a true Commanders fan needs to know. So first of all, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell, because here you'll receive everything firsthand and never be out of date. Oh, and leave your like right now to strengthen this incredible community and show that Commanders fans are always there. No more ado, hang in there, because today's news is unmissable. Now, let's get straight to the point. Commanders received positive news regarding Terry McLaurin's contract negotiations. Terry McLaurin has requested a trade from Washington Commanders, but things could change. Washington Commanders wide receiver Terry McLaurin is a name being considered following his recent trade request. Bleacher Report writer Mo Moton listed him as the most important contract decision for the Commanders, but there may be positive news nearing the end of the negotiation saga. McLaurin skipped mandatory minicamp and reported to training camp a few days after the Commanders' veterans. Upon arrival, the team placed him on the disabled list due to an ankle injury. Fox Sports' Jordan Schultz reported that McLaurin requested a trade. Moton wrote, according to ESPN's Adam Schefter, who appeared on the Pat McAfee show, Washington is not close to an agreement on an extension with McLaurin. The NFL source also stated that the two-time Pro Bowl wide receiver will earn at least $33 million annually. Nikki Jabvala of The Athletic reported that the Commanders are not interested in trading McLaurin. Washington will likely find a way to meet the contract demands of their top offensive skill player. Terry McLaurin deal could be coming soon with the Commanders. The Commanders were seen as one of the top teams next season, but McLaurin's absence from training camp and subsequent trade request have derailed what had been a positive offseason. If McLaurin and the team reach an agreement, the Commanders could return to their expectations as one of the league's top teams next season. Washington begins its preseason on Friday night against the New England Patriots. Kickoff is scheduled for 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time at Gillette Stadium. Washington Commanders involved in possible bombshell trade with NFC powerhouse Terry McLaurin. Hey Commanders fans! A bombshell has begun circulating behind the scenes in the NFL surrounding the future of one of Washington's top stars, wide receiver Terry McLaurin. After officially requesting a trade, McLaurin could be headed to a powerhouse NFC franchise in a surprising deal that would also involve another big name in the league. According to recent reports from Bill Hyan of Sporting News, there is growing speculation that the Commanders and the San Francisco 49ers are exploring a straight swap between McLaurin and wide receiver Brandon Ayuk, a star-for-star deal, a rare one, but one that could make sense for both sides. McLaurin for Ayuk. Bold proposal gains momentum. According to Hyan, the 49ers are still not fully convinced that Ayuk fits into the franchise's long-term plans, especially after his recovery from injury. Meanwhile, McLaurin is unhappy in Washington and is seeking a new contract and a more competitive environment. Terry McLaurin is a star receiver who wants a new contract and has requested a trade, Hyan wrote. Brandon Ayuk is clearly not the perfect fit for San Francisco's future plans and is recovering from an injury. The Athletic suggests the teams simply trade them in a straight trade. Connections favor the deal. The possibility gains even more strength when considering the strong connection between Brandon Ayuk and current Commanders general manager Adam Peters. Peters was the 49ers' top college scout when Ayuk was selected in the draft and has a deep understanding of the player's potential. Furthermore, Ayuk has a close relationship with two key names within the franchise, rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels and fellow wide receiver Deebo Samuel, who was acquired by Washington this offseason. The reunion of former 49ers teammates under Peters could represent a bold but promising offensive rebuild. Advantages for both sides. For the 49ers, the arrival of Terry McLaurin would represent the immediate addition of an experienced, productive receiver ready to contribute alongside quarterback Brock Purdy to a team that already has real Super Bowl aspirations. For Washington, Ayuk, 2.5 years younger than McLaurin, would bring a new lease of life to the offense and could fit perfectly into the new offensive system. He would be an important weapon alongside Samuel and Jaden Daniels, forming a talented and dynamic trio for the franchise's future. It's a fun and verifiable trade, Hine concluded, if it ever comes to fruition. While nothing has been made official yet, speculation suggests something big could be brewing behind the scenes. With McLaurin unhappy and Ayuk on a collision course with the 49ers, a trade between these two stars could be the ideal solution for everyone involved. Cowboys could release former All-Pro Trevon Diggs, and could the Commanders benefit? The Dallas Cowboys' offseason has been marked by uncertainty, behind-the-scenes tension, and controversial decisions. And now, a new name may be about to enter the trade market: cornerback Trevon Diggs. According to recent reports in the American press, the star defensive end is facing a complicated situation behind the scenes at the Texans, which could lead to his release before the start of the 2025 regular season. The reason for the crisis? Diggs lost approximately $500,000 in contract bonuses after completing part of his rehabilitation away from the team's facilities, something that deeply displeased owner Jerry Jones. Management expected the player to remain 100% focused and integrated with the team throughout his recovery. This absence not only generated discontent, but also raised questions about the player's commitment to the organization. To make matters worse, Diggs was already coming off a difficult season. He suffered a serious injury in 2020 that ruled him out of the rest of the season in the opening weeks, significantly weakening the Cowboys' defense. Now, compounding his physical issues with the tension behind the scenes, the cornerback's continued presence in Dallas seems increasingly unlikely. Trevon Diggs, from rising star to uncertainty, selected in the second round of the 2020 NFL Draft, Diggs quickly gained attention with his game-reading ability, sharp reflexes, and aggressiveness that made him one of the most feared defenders in the league. In 2021, he enjoyed his best form, earning All-Pro and Pro Bowl honors, and leading the NFL in interceptions with 11 that year. However, since 2022, the player has faced ups and downs, mainly due to injuries and difficulties maintaining the same level of production. His 2023 season was still solid, but fell short of expectations created by his previous success. In 2024, a knee injury took him out of the picture and raised alarm bells in Dallas. What if he's released? The Commanders should act. If Trevon Diggs' release is finalized, several teams are expected to rush to sign him, and the Washington Commanders could be one of the first in line. Historically, the Washington Capitals franchise has a habit of signing former Cowboys players, a part of the NFC East rivalry. But in Diggs' case, there's a special ingredient: head coach Dan Quinn. Quinn, now head coach of Washington, was the defensive coordinator who helped Diggs reach his peak in Dallas. Under his guidance, the cornerback enjoyed his best season and was a key player in the Cowboys' aggressive defense. A reunion between the two could be exactly what Diggs needs to rediscover his best football. Stay tuned for more updates on this potential trade and all the latest Washington Commanders news.